everybody, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Brianna. This is Coffee, Books, and Bullet Journals, and today I'm going to be talking about the books that I want to read in the month of October. So normally BookTube kind of goes a little bonkers when it comes to fall and spooky and Halloween, all that stuff. I don't do that. I mean, I have fall. I love fall. Fall is probably my favorite season of the year. And I do love Halloween. I love Halloween decorations and things like that. I don't like reading spooky things. So my TBR is not really going to mirror what a lot of people are probably reading this month for the most part. I am in a huge fantasy mood right now, and I want to read all of the I guess kind of witchy, but not in the sense of being spooky witchy. I want atmospheric. I want beautiful worlds. That's what I want right now. So let's talk about the books that I am going to read. First, I'm going to talk about the two group books that I am planning on reading this month. All right, the first group book that I am going to be talking about is a kind of a horror, but I didn't pick it, so it's not my fault. Why do I say that? It's not going along with the theme of everything else, but that's okay. The Literary Alliance is going to be reading Pet Sematary by Stephen King for the month of October. I think there's a 10-day window where we're going to be reading it. I just don't remember the dates. I think it correlates with Spookathon, but I'll put the dates down below here, and then I'll put all the information down below as well. So that's kind of a very chill readathon. Crystal and I run that together, and I'm excited about it, sort of. There is an audiobook on Scribd, so that's going to happen. There's no way that I would be able to physically read that book. But I'm going into it a little bit tentatively just because I didn't really like The Shining. I don't know. I'm gonna give myself the permission to not finish this book if I'm not enjoying it, or if it's triggering, or if I'm just, I don't want to continue reading it. The other group book that I would like to definitely read this month is going to be The Cruel Prince by Holly Black. Melanie from Mel to the Any has been hosting for several months the Fairy-a-thon. This is the first month that I've really been able to participate in it, just because there's been so much going on. Like I said, September was supposed to be relaxing. It didn't happen. So October is going to be a little chill. I may still do Spookathon, but that would be the only readathon that I do this month. I did want to do Gilmore Girls readathon, but coming off of Contemporary-a-thon and Vault-a-thon, I need a little bit of a break. So I'm not going to be doing the Gilmore Girls readathon, which makes me a little bit sad, but I just can't make it work. I might do Spookathon just because it happens later in the month. But I'm definitely going to be reading The Cruel Prince with everybody. I read this back in April, and I gave it 4 stars. I enjoyed it. It wasn't the greatest thing I've ever read, but I'm kind of interested to see how I will like it reading it with a lot of other people, because this was kind of parts of it I just didn't really understand. And so reading it with other people, seeing their reactions, I'm going to probably enjoy it a little bit more. The next book that I'm going to be reading, I am actually already started, and that is Girls of Storm and Shadow. I know I had this on my September TBR, but I'm buddy reading this with Kate from Chapter Kate, and so we just kind of wanted to start it after Contemporary-a-thon. That's just kind of when it worked. So I've already started it. I love it. I mean, I'm really I'm 50 pages in or something like that, so not very far, but I know that I'm gonna love it. I loved Girls of Paper and Fire last year, and yeah, excited to jump back into that world. The next book that I would like to read that I kind of tentatively put on my September TBR and just never got around to it is The 10,000 Doors of January by Alex E. Harrow. This was one of the Book of the Month YA books that I received for being an affiliate. I do have an affiliate link down below if you are interested in it, if you haven't checked it out yet. I think that it's $9.99 if you use the code that's down below, and I will make sure that that's the correct one for October. And then you can get your first box for $9.99. And then, like I said, it's just like the regular book of the month where you can add on to the books or add on to your boxes, and it's a fantastic deal. But anyways, this is not a book of the month video. This is a TBR. So, this is a historical portal fantasy, and it gives me very Narnia vibes, very Every Hearted Doorway vibes. I'm interested to see if that kind of pans out. I know that there's a lot of talk about racism and class, I think, and I am very interested. Plus, it's an absolutely stunning cover. The next book that I would like to pick up, this is kind of one of those fall witchy vibes that I'm kind of getting, or I want in my life right now, and that is Strange Grace by Tessa Gratton. I have heard very mixed things about this. I've seen people love it, and I've seen people DNF it. So I'm curious. I think it's going to give me the witchy contemporary vibes that I'm looking for, though, and ooh, that's got a terrible glare. But anyways, it is a beautiful cover. This might be one that I use during Spookathon if I do participate in that, because it does fit a couple of challenges. But this does have like a friend group, if I'm correct. It has like a demon that they're fighting and magic, and I'm pretty sure it's queer. So excited to give that one a try and pick it up. A couple of ebooks that I would like to pick up this month. The first one is To Drink Coffee with a Ghost by Amanda Lovelace. This is a poetry collection. I typically love Amanda Lovelace's poetry. I didn't necessarily love her last one, but I think that this one might be a little bit more, I don't know, maybe more calming, more paranormal. I think if I remember the blurb correctly, it has a lot to do with losing a family member, so there's definitely still going to be some very hard-hitting topics in there, but the cover is gorgeous. I'm kind of living for its fall vibes right now, so definitely wanted to pick that one up, and I think that one either just came out or is coming out very soon. I'll put the publication date down below. The next one that I want to read is Twice in a Blue Moon by Christina Lauren. This one comes out on October 22nd, so I do want to get my review up as quickly as possible. I have heard really, really mixed things about this one. I've heard that they kind of went places they probably shouldn't have, but I'm gonna go into it objectively and with an open mind, and we'll see how it goes. But that is about a woman, and I think like they meet when they're younger. They fall, I don't know if they fall in love, but like they kind of, I don't know if they like just meet for like a one night stand. I don't really know. And then it kind of finds out that her parents are like really rich or like famous, something. And then they come back together like several years later. And so it's going to be like a second chance romance. We'll see. I have a very on again, off again relationship with Christina Lauren, and I really liked their last one, so I'm a little worried about this one. And then the last one that I would like to read has very fall vibes going for it as well, and that is Hollow Kingdom by Kira Jane Buxton. And this one came out in August, I believe, but I do still have my arc of it that I need to read. And this is like a dystopian that takes place, and the main character, the point of view, is a crow who eats Cheetos. So sounds pretty interesting. I think there's like a dog in there as a side character too. So I know very little about it, but I know a lot of people have really enjoyed it. So I'm curious to pick it up, and I'm hoping that I will like it. All right, guys, so that is my pretty short TBR as far as the books that I'm planning on reading. I am definitely allowing myself to mood read this month. I don't want to get into a slump. There are very few books that I really have to read. There's just ones that I kind of want to read, and I kind of want to go into my reading this month doing that. So thank you all for watching. If you are new here and you have not yet subscribed, there's a little red button that you can do so down below the video, and all of the links to my social media will be in the description below if you would like to be my friend on any other platform. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.